Okay, my name is Miss Johnson, and one of the major projects that we do in parenting and child development is the baby. And so it's an electric motorized baby that it pretty much replicates that of a baby. It cries, it wakes you up throughout the night. It keeps track of how many times you allow the baby to cry without feeding it, changing its diaper, burping it. Sometimes it just cries because it wants to be held. It's a pretty extensive project. All the kids love it.
Having this parenting class has taught me a lot about babies and what to look for in the future.
My experience with this baby was good at first until I had to go to church and it started crying in church.
Having the baby class, it taught me how to take care of a baby and to not have it at such a young age because it will take up most of your time.
I think overall the baby experience, it was pretty good, and it really showed me what to expect when I have kids of my own one day.
See, I was passed down and accepted the recipe of failure. And in that recipe has a whole bunch of ingredients. I'll just name a few, just for brevity's sake today, okay? One of the ingredients was showing up to school late all the time, failing academically, a little bit of sarcasm in everybody that I meet, disrespecting my parents, disrespecting my teachers, fighting, getting in trouble. Just to name a few of those ingredients that was passed down to me. You have to develop those skills now. You have to develop those skills now. Your perspective affects your performance. If you don't think you're a student, you don't perform like one. If you don't think you're a student, you don't perform like one. My favorite quote, the best way to predict your future is to create it yourself. Write the script. Write the script. All too often, our friends have ascribed what they want us to be onto us. I want you guys to start stretching yourself. Get to the point where you say, you know what? I'm going to try anyway. All right? I'm going to try, and I'm going to try, and I'm going to keep trying until I actually gain it. You have to keep trying.
This is my Veterans Day salute to all federal veterans and the staff, chief staff. I wish you a happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service to your country.
So just glad to be a veteran.
Hey y'all, happy Veterans Day.
The veteran that has affected my life is my husband, Colonel Steve Davis, who is currently serving 27.5 years in the military. After multiple deployments and TDYs, he has sacrificed not only for his country, but also for his family.
Most of my families are veterans, but I would say the most inspirational of them all is my sister. She had me start playing basketball when I was 6, and I've been playing it ever since.
Ryan's grandfather, Jim, has impacted me most in my life because he's taught me a lot about airplanes, and he's further motivated me to be a pilot.
My uncle's a retired veteran. He impacted me the most, and he served for 23 years.
My grandpa impacted me the most. He served for 26 years in the Air Force.
A veteran that inspires me the most really is my dad, Mr. Walker. He served in the military for about 23, 24 years and finally retired at a sergeant major. He's just a good influence. He was a good influence on the school and everything, and I wouldn't be the man I was if it wasn't for him.
confident since her diagnosis. She consistently advocates for research and new treatments for metastatic breast cancer. Ms. Reese, we're honored to have such a strong voice in our community, Ms. Keela Reese.